Real learning. Learn by doing, not by skimming. Read one concept, apply it in a real transaction the same day, reflect for 10 minutes. Turn knowledge into cash flow. Learning about finance without application is entertainment, not education. You can read 100 books about investing, but until you place your first trade, analyze the outcome, and adjust your strategy, you haven't truly learned anything. Real learning happens at the intersection of knowledge and action. The most effective learning cycle is short and iterative. Read one concept in the morning. Apply it in a real transaction the same day. Then spend 10 minutes reflecting on what happened. Did the concept work as expected? What surprised you? What would you do differently next time? This reflection cements the lesson in your memory and prepares you for the next iteration. Consider the concept of dollar-cost averaging. You can read about it and understand the theory. Investing a fixed amount regularly reduces the impact of volatility. But until you actually set up automatic monthly investments and watch how your average cost per share changes over time, you don't truly understand the emotional and practical benefits. You don't feel the relief of not having to time the market. You don't experience the satisfaction of accumulating assets during downturns. Real learning also means learning from mistakes. When a transaction doesn't go as planned, resist the urge to rationalize or ignore it. Instead, analyze it. What assumptions were wrong? What information did you lack? What emotional state influenced your decision? Write down these insights. They're more valuable than any success because they reveal your blind spots. Turn knowledge into cash flow by focusing on actionable concepts. Prioritize learning skills that directly increase income or reduce expenses. Negotiation, tax optimization, basic accounting, investment analysis. These skills pay dividends immediately. Theoretical knowledge is useful, but applied knowledge is profitable. The goal is not to become an expert before you act. The goal is to act in order to become an expert. Start small, learn fast, and scale what works. This approach builds both wealth and competence simultaneously. Subscribe to Finance Wise Insight to transform financial knowledge into measurable results. Wealth building is fundamentally about making good decisions consistently over time. Each financial decision is an opportunity to move closer to or further from your goals. The quality of your decisions depends on the quality of your information, the clarity of your goals, and the discipline of your execution. Information quality matters because decisions based on bad information lead to bad outcomes. Seek reliable sources. Cross-check facts. Be skeptical of claims that sound too good to be true. In finance, if something sounds too good to be true, it usually is. Develop the habit of asking, what's the catch? What are the risks? What am I not being told? Goal clarity matters because vague goals lead to vague actions. Instead of saying, I want to be wealthy, specify what wealth means to you. Is it a certain net worth? A certain passive income? The ability to retire at a certain age? Once you define wealth precisely, you can work backward to determine what actions will get you there. Execution discipline matters because knowing what to do is worthless if you don't do it. The gap between knowledge and action is where most financial plans fail. Bridge this gap by making your desired actions as easy as possible. Automate investments. Set up alerts for bill payments. Remove friction from good financial behaviors and add friction to bad ones. Financial success also requires emotional regulation. Money triggers powerful emotions: fear, greed, envy, pride. These emotions can override rational decision-making. Develop the ability to recognize when emotions are influencing your choices. Create rules that govern your behavior during emotional states. For example, never make an investment decision when you're feeling euphoric or panicked. Wait 24 hours and reassess.